Hello and welcome to part 2 of the vlog why I switched to Micro Four Thirds. If you're thinking about switching over to Micro Four Thirds, then this is the video for you. Why? Oh why? Oh why? Oh why? Oh why? Oh why is Micro Four Thirds the fly in the ointment of the camera world? Well, I see it like this. Anything that's small and intelligent is a threat to something that's big. It's caveman psychology. Now, there's a few people on the internet making videos on the theme of is Micro Four Thirds dead? Well, bear in mind that some of these people are actually sponsored by these big companies who want you to buy the big camera with the huge giant lenses the size of the Eurotunnel. These people and some of these manufacturers may well just want to take a giant hammer or a hammer and go around smashing up every single Micro Four Thirds camera on the planet, including mine. They just want to get rid of us. They'd like to get a load of all the Micro Four Thirds cameras and the cameramen and women, put us into a field and blow us this hell out of the planet because they just want rid of Micro Four Thirds. It's a threat to the big cameras with the big giant trombone lenses. And it's ridiculous. This is 2018. Let's have variety. Let's have choice. Let's have choice for everyone. So that if you want a small camera, you can have a small camera. If you want a giant big camera with a giant lens the size of a trombone, if that's what floats your boat, you have that camera with a giant lens the size of a trombone. In the war, Hitler got all the books that he didn't like and he got people to do book burnings, mass book burnings, to just get rid of it out of the way. So there are people, and perhaps even manufacturers, who just want to get rid of Micro Four Thirds because something that's small and intelligent is a threat to something that's big. But let's have choice, let's have variety. It's 2018, consumer power. So I'm going to give you 5 reasons why I switched to Micro Four Thirds. Reason number 1, size matters. I'm going to illustrate this with this mobile phone from the 90s, which was nicknamed the Brick because of its size and shape, and it's quite heavy. Compared to now what we use our smartphones, you can see here the difference in size, and the dimensions here show that the smartphone is much thinner, and this is easier to slip in your pocket. With this, you can go on the internet and make millions on the stock exchange. If you know what you're doing, you can take photographs and do all sorts of things. With this, you can simply make a phone call, and that's it. So hence the reason no one uses these anymore, when you can use something that's smaller and thinner and has more functions and is more intelligent. Hence, this is a smartphone, this is an old phone, the old Brick. So I keep this for nostalgic reasons, so I can demonstrate on videos like this one. So size matters. Some of us who are in the Micro Four Thirds community, as I said, we like small cameras. We don't want big. I don't want to have to hire 3 Nepalese Sherpas to carry a zoom lens into the car boot when I want to go on a shoot. I want a small camera with small lenses so that I can go uphill walking and enjoy making a film or taking photographs, or jump on a bus and make a documentary in a small space, such as a bus if I really want to. I often marvel when I'm in Edinburgh and Princess Street and I look at some of these Chinese tourists with their cameras with their huge lenses around their necks, and I'm looking at my little micro camera, and the specs of my camera are far superior to these cameras which have the huge lenses. Because I remember back in the 90s when I used to do wedding videos, we'd look at the photographer and they'd have these huge cameras with these giant lenses the size of the Eurotunnel and these great big bodies, and the sheer size of these things used to cause me and other people to look at these photographers and go, wow, that's where at, this guy is really special, look at the size of the camera. It's now 2018, perspectives on reality have changed, and now people are starting to realise that smaller actually looks better, hence again the size comparison between the brick and the mobile phone. So for people who want to get into the Micro Four Thirds scene, size definitely matters. Reason number 2, technology. Now again, as I said in my first video, the Micro Four Thirds system was based on a digital platform, not the old school, old system of 35mm film, medium format film. So people who are into Micro Four Thirds, we're interested in new technology, we're inspired by the possibility of nanotechnology and the fact that you can make sensors smaller and better, because in these Micro Four Thirds cameras, you can, with a smaller sensor, you can fit so much more equipment into that camera body to give you a better camera, more functions. Reason number 3, cost. It's a no-brainer. Micro Four Thirds camera systems tend to be a lot cheaper than all the other ones. So this means you can spend more of your hard-earned cash on lenses, or perhaps saving that money to upgrade your hardware as hardware changes. Reason number 4, future-proofing. The Micro Four Thirds system is actually the biggest supported mirrorless system there is. You've got a whole variety of lenses to choose from, so there's no problem with that. Reason number 5, fun. We in the Micro Four Thirds community, we want you, those who are thinking of switching over, we want you to experience what we have, that amazing feeling of wonder when you open the box for the first time and you see this tiny little camera that can do all these amazing things. Now again, I'm from the generation of cameramen who started off with great big cameras on our shoulders, 3/4 inch U-matic tape, recorders around our shoulders. We needed a 2-man crew. So for us to open up a box and find this Micro Four Thirds camera which does everything is such an amazing feeling. So you're joining a special community when you switch to Micro Four Thirds. I've been waiting 35 years for this camera to come out. Unfortunately for me, this Micro Four Thirds camera is the perfect camera. It ticks all the boxes, and I really want you to experience that feeling too. Now if you look at the vast majority of videos on YouTube about who switched from what to what, you'll find that 99% of people have switched from large cameras down to the Micro Four Thirds system and not the other way around. Now this is interesting. If you're thinking of switching over to Micro Four Thirds, just do it now, you'll not regret it, and honestly, we want you to experience that incredible feeling you'll get when you start using the Micro Four Thirds system. I've never had that feeling with any other camera system, and I don't think I ever will with any other system in the near future. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.